Hi, Nick here from Team Hutchinson Ford. In front of me again we have our new 2019 Ford Ranger Raptor. I did a video last week when it first arrived, just pointing out a few of the quick key features of this vehicle. But last week we went on the new launch for this vehicle and I picked up a few more things, so I thought I'd do another video and share those with you. So first of all, in case you didn't already know, I'm sure a lot of people have read on the internet and watched other videos, and they'll probably know a fair bit about this vehicle, maybe even more than myself. So feel free to leave any more information in the comments, and we'll have a look at that too. The chassis of this vehicle, now it has got strengthened side rails to withstand an extra G of force on the front. It also has new mounting points for the suspension, so that's all in a new mounting position on the front and the rear. Just to make way for those massive shocks, racing shocks with internal bypass. They've even got Ford Ranger Raptor written on them too. The massive big new control arms, you can see at the bottom there, and a new one at the top too. We've got a 2.3mm thick steel bash plate along the front of the vehicle there, as well as a steel mounted front bumper, which is actually mounted to the frame. It's not hanging off the body. With the spotlight, you see there is a bit of an air vent around the side here, and this is to create an air curtain around the tyre. And there's also another functional air vent up on the side here. So no, it's not just for looks, it is functional. What they really reiterated to us last week is that if you see something on the Ranger Raptor, it is there for a reason. It's not just there for looks. So everything serves a purpose. Taking a look around, you can see how much wider the vehicle is. I think I pointed this out in my other video. A normal Ranger will follow the contour of this line all the way around, but we've got these new flared guards, massive big corner in there, and then go into the extra part of the guard there. I can't remember the material, I'm sure someone can correct me. And another wee feature we found out was the engine cover. Now if you just bear with me for a second while I open up the bonnet. So we've got the all new 2-litre bi-turbo engine connected to that 10-speed automatic that you find in the Mustang and in the F-150. So here's the a bit of a quick look at the engine bay. Now this bi-turbo engine cover, it's got a foam in it to reduce the noise, vibration and harshness. As you can see, it's a bit movable. It's not like a normal hard plastic cover, and that it greatly reduces the sound inside. The more I drive this vehicle, the more I'm amazed by what it can do, not only off-road but on the road as well. The way that I like to describe it is as a magic carpet. That 10-speed automatic gearbox is pretty sensational. It just glides through the gears. It knows exactly which gear it needs to be, and as soon as you put your foot down, if you plant it, it'll skip gears all the way down, and it will just be ready to go for you. So don't bag the 2-litre engine before you drive it, because connected with that 10-speed, it is a bit of a weapon. So again, in case you didn't realise, it's producing an extra 30 newton meters of torque, so 500 newton meters against the 3.2's 470, and 157 kilowatts versus the 3.2's 147. The tow hooks are mounted to the chassis as well. So we've got front and rear tow hooks. Because of the wider track, the bigger suspension, we've got 30% more travel the whole way around. I think from the front it's 33% more travel, and you can really appreciate that when this vehicle's up on the hoist. Got the cast side steps here, big, heavy duty, they're not going anywhere. Ford Performance scuff plates, Raptor floor mats, and the seats. If you get a chance to sit in the Ranger Raptor, you will know straight away these seats are unique. So they're a brand new seat, unique only to Raptor. It's not just a recovered Ranger seat, it's a fully new seat, and I can quite say that these are the most comfortable seats I've ever sat in. And I know that might sound biased, there's a lot of other nice seats out there, but these seats have got to be one of the comfiest seats to sit in. And that goes for the back as well, the rear seats. It's not just the front. And they do look stunning as well with Raptor embossed into them. We've got the suede and leather inserts. They are a beautiful seat to sit in. And notice also on the dash, or the whole interior, there's no glossy materials used. So the Ford Performance way It's just a little more understated, a little more functional. And how good does it look? So new rear mounting positions at the rear as well. So you can see it sort of sits outside the main part of the chassis, whereas the old ones used to sit inside. I'll give you another look on the back. So there's the Watts rear linkage as well, and those massive big Fox shocks at the back. So you can see there's a few extra cross beams in the back around by the spare wheel here, and that's all for strengthening too. We're doing those jumps. Tow hooks on the back, and we've even got the trailer plug connector. Doesn't have the normal Ford oval logo, it's got the block letters Ford, and the only Ranger badge on the back, the only Ranger badge is located on the back. Everywhere else it's full performance and Raptor. Now if there's anything specific about this vehicle that you'd like me to do a video on or point out, please let me know and I'll do my best to do that for you. So the Raptor key with Raptor in the middle there. Push button start. Magnesium paddle shifters. I know the sun can be quite of a pain here. The magnesium paddle shifters, they're in the perfect position for where your hand needs to be. The more you drive this vehicle, your hand doesn't keep hitting the pedals when you go for the indicator. They're really well placed, but they're close enough. They're enough in out of the way that you don't hit them, but they're close enough where it's only a fraction to move to actually use them. And magnesium, it's keeping it always cool, so you can always feel exactly where it is. It's got a really nice feel to it, a nice solid click. So again, and that bolstered steering wheel is just super comfortable to hold on to. As I said before, this vehicle on road and off road is just super comfortable. I think it really comes into its own on road, but it is so capable off road. If you are interested in this vehicle or another Ranger Raptor, please don't hesitate to give us a call on 0800 by a Ford. If you'd like to come and view this vehicle in person, Team Hutchinson Ford, we're located at 186 Cherm Street in the central city of Christchurch. Now if there's anything, as I said before, if there's anything you'd like to know about this vehicle, or me to do a specific video on this or another Ford product, please let me know in the comment sections below and I'll get on to that. Thanks.